Good morning. I'm meteorologist Jenn Harcher. I'm coming to you live from the Dick Goddard Weather Center here in Cleveland, Ohio, with your Northeast Ohio forecast. Some of us getting pounded by lake effect snow, while others waking up to sunshine and it's just rather cold. So let's get right to the forecast. Of course, we're going to talk about the snow first because we've got lake effect snow affecting parts of a primary snow belt right now. It continues to lift to the northeast, but here are the latest numbers coming in out of some of these areas. Lyndhurst so far has the highest amounts, 8.5 inches. Montville 8 inches, almost 8 in Richmond Heights. Novelty checking in at just over a half a foot. We've got 5 inches in Mayfield, South Thompson, Chardon, Cleveland Heights checking in at 4.5, 4 inches in Waite Hill. So how much more snow can we expect across our area? Let me get right back to that. Again, it's mainly for our primary snow belt. And if you are north of Route 322, so we're talking northern Geauga County, Lake and Ashtabula County, those are the only areas that are going to continue to see the snow through the remainder of the morning and into the afternoon. We're looking at an additional 1 to 2 inches in most of these areas with localized upwards of 3. But over the last 24 hours, really over the last 12 hours, here's how much snow has fallen. And you can see our bullseye zone in northeastern Cuyahoga County into much of Geauga County. We got 5 to 9 inches of snow on the ground. These are reports from local trained spotters. Now, anywhere shaded in the fuchsia or the purple color, 3 to 5 inches. You go down south of 422 and you'll run into 1 to 2 inch ranges, and beyond that just a dusting, and that dusting was with the initial cold front itself yesterday evening. So our lake snow warning continues through 7 p.m. for northeastern Cuyahoga, Lake Geauga, and mainly northern Ashtabula County. Winter weather advisory, that might get canceled early for Trumbull, but that still continues for you until 7 p.m. Lake effect snow continues across all of our Great Lakes, and it is just cold. I mean, check out these temperatures outside of our snowbelt communities. Yeah, we have the sunshine out there. You step outside and you're like, no, nope, does not feel like November. It feels more like January. We've got temperatures generally in the mid-20s to upper 20s as we head into the afternoon. So you see here, Cleveland at this point will have sunshine by 3 o'clock today. I know we're already seeing sunshine in many locations, but you factor in the wind, and we've been gusting to near 35 at times. It feels more like the teens as we go through the day today. You can see those lake effect snow showers wrapping up, I'm saying by like 3, 4 o'clock, and then we're off to another cold night ahead of us. Temperatures in the upper teens and low 20s. When you wake up tomorrow morning, we'll have some single-digit wind chills, but we'll have full sunshine once the sun comes up. A few clouds will start to mix in throughout the day on Monday. Temperatures not as cold, but still below average. Temperatures generally in the upper 30s and low 40s. And then Monday night is quiet and not quite as cold. So here's what it feels like as we go through the day today. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it feels like 15 in Medina, 16 in Canton, 11 is what it feels like in Chardon. Here's where you wake up tomorrow morning. We'll have wind chills again dropping down into the single digits in spots. Now we'll get back into the teens by 9 o'clock, and then wind chills really not too much of a factor. On Monday we'll have temperatures at freezing or just below it, but we'll still be very, very windy. So 28 degrees, windy and cold. Lake effect snow continues out east until 3 o'clock. 20 tonight, mainly clear, those single digit wind chills. Sunshine with a few clouds tomorrow. Temperatures back into the lower 40s, and we've got this sunny, dry stretch here throughout the middle of the week. Temperatures gradually warming. In fact, by your Thanksgiving, that's when I expect temperatures to be the warmest at 52, and that's just a touch above average. Got our next system moving in on Friday. That'll bring rainy conditions to our area on and off if you're doing some shopping. We've got some light accumulations possible Saturday morning with a wintry mix to start off the day. All right, thanks to everybody for sending in. You know what, let me just actually go back. I'm not going to stop right now. Hold on. I want to say thank you to everybody who has been sending in their reports and snowy shots out of the primary snow belt this morning. Really appreciate to hear your conditions. This was the look outside of Andre Bernier's house, 6.5 inches in Novelty. Lyndhurst so far the winner at 8.5 inches. That's a view from a viewer outside in his yard. He said the snow is done with, but they picked up 8.5 inches. And this was a look at the roads in downtown Cleveland earlier this morning. You could see snow-covered roads, and blowing and drifting snow was definitely a factor, and it still is inside that that heavier snow band. And then a dusting near the west side. So, I mean, it's a classic lake effect event. One last look at Storm Fox and where we've got that heavy snow right now, moderate to heavy snow, from Willoughby Hills over towards Menor, Leroy, Chardon, Harts Grove. This again is going to be moving to the northeast, lifting to the northeast as we head through the remainder of the morning and into the afternoon. Geauga County, northern Geauga County, give it until about noon, and then it should be lifting out of your area, and it's just going to be Lake and Ashtabula's problem. Jacqueline says only about an inch far east side. Where is the snow? Well, I showed you where the snow's at. Again, here's where all the snow has fallen. It's typical lake effect. I mean, we know the drill. We've lived in Northeast Ohio for a while here, so you know, you get under one of those heavy snow bands, that's where you get the most snow. You're outside of it and you get absolutely nothing. Rapidly changing conditions. There's the latest 24-hour snowfall totals, and you find that heavier snow band put down around 5 to 9 inches. All right, so Harts Grove. Debbie says she's buried in Harts Grove. Good morning, Darlene. Nice to see you. John, hello. So again, if you're in the secondary snow belt and outside of this area, the snow, not going to happen. We got the sunshine and the cold. There's your last look at your 8-day forecast. Enjoy your Thanksgiving week, and I'm sure I'll speak with you again soon.